by the way, I'm going to put you through a fucking table. Have a nice day.
Whoa!
What is up, y'all? How is everybody doing today? It is your boy Jake yet again. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload, ladies and gentlemen. The madman of Compound Media, the madman of the monster among people on Compound. He's a contributor of In Hot Water and Wet Spot, ladies and gentlemen. It's Michael Gavin Ali.
Hey, what's up, Jake? I am super excited just to be back on the show. And I haven't seen you in a while. Of course, I've been busy. I just been doing. I just did my first show of the MGA show just this week with Addison James. If you want to check it out, it will be on my YouTube. And what else? Stuttering John. And his madness.
But I also want to say, sorry. I also want to say, we talked in the. Sorry, hold on. We talked about it in the backstage about and Jesse Jane.
Yes.
Any stories? Any stories?
Yes. Yeah, I met Jesse Jane in 2004 for a book signing in New York City. I was like maybe 22. She was like 24. And that was the first time I met her in person, and she was very lovely. And I've been a huge fan, but I met her with a couple of friends at a private dinner 10 years later in New York City during the Super Bowl. And that was a lot of fun. And I saw her at Exotica, New Jersey in 2021. And I had a lot of great memories with her. There was no complaints. I mean, she was enjoyable. She loved her fans. I enjoyed her presence. I mean, I wish she was still performing, in movies, but I remember her last scene. Her last scene was like around 2021, and it was like an interracial scene. So that was pretty hot.
Sorry, someone's asked if we could change the thing because your box was because of the thumbnail.
What? Right there?
Can you flip the layout on your on your faces? It's talking about Matt. It's talking about talking about the the boxes on. No, not yours. Not your real window. No.
What?
He's talking about the photo. He's talking about, can we put our video boxes or video windows to the
I don't
photos.
have. I
No, the
understand.
boxes, the boxes. You see the boxes. He wanted asking me if I would move them. Is this the son of
Uh
Gilbert Gottfried?
no. I don't have a green screen, so I got to do it this way. So
Yeah,
let's get back to Jessie Jane. Yeah, I mean, like I have so many great memories with her. There was no
yeah.
bad anything. I mean, I enjoyed it, but
Wait, you have a
sadly she's no.
Patreon?
Yeah.
It's all right. You have a Patreon. I didn't know that, but you have it
Yeah,
paid Patreon.
I don't use it, but I just need some help with the Patreon.
Yeah.
So
Why don't you get your producer to do that?
yeah, maybe I should. I'm probably gonna help him. Probably I'll do that. So but uh, you want to talk more about Jessie Jane, or do you
All
want
right.
to?
We got. I know we got an hour and a half with you.
Yeah.
I
So
want to talk about. I really want to talk about what's going on with your show. What you have coming in the future with the MJA show?
we just been. I just booked some good people. I booked a porn star, porn performer named Eva Sweet. She'll be in the later of the month. We're having Jasmine Sinclair, which
The
is
blue,
kind of
the Mrs. Blue Meanie,
Jasmine Sinclair was
Mrs.
she was on she was
Jasmine
on
St. Clair.
ECW.
She was also
Yeah.
married to. She was also married to the Blue Meanie.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so we're gonna have her, and we're gonna have a bunch of comedians in end of March, April, and May. Then we don't know about the summer. So
What about
that's
Gino
just
Bisconti? What about Gino?
I think he'll come back later in the year. I'm not really sure, so but I want to do more stuttering. I had Tuki on and I
Yeah,
had El Horrible. Those were my
El
favorite moments.
Tuki and El Harible are the same person.
Yes, I know that. But
Uh,
Kate Meany was on with Tuki, and man, Tuki was ripping her apart, and I was laughing hysterically. Go check it out. It is probably one of my favorite episodes, and it is the most watched episode in the channel's history. It is basically it has over a thousand. It has over 1,000 views.
um,
It is that crazy.
yeah, and I hope everybody does recognize does notice you actually have your own channel, right?
Yes, it's the Michael Gavin Ali show.
With you've also had me on there with Gino Bisconti.
Yes, yeah, I did. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That was the third episode of the relaunch. So
yeah.
basically, that was a lot of fun. Um, and some other cool stuff. I mean, I had a couple people, for the last few months, before 2024, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. So,
Chad's flat got canceled, by the way. Chad's flight
oh,
got canceled. Chad Zumock's
Chad got canceled. Oh my god.
flight got
Uh,
canceled. Yeah.
oh my god. What is so do you want to get with the Stuttering John stuff? Because
Let's talk about Stuttering John.
yeah, so Carl from I I have been watching a lot of clips of Stuttering John. And
Yeah.
what a fucking asshole. He really is. He's like, I don't know, man. He has just dropped from grace. And have you ever seen that video clips of m- my lost interest on his
Yeah.
channel?
My Lost
And
Interest does some good video clips. Has done some good video clips.
has done an amazing video clip. Have you seen John actually eating at his studio in his house a bag of soup?
Yeah.
Skull. And did you hear?
Yeah.
Did you hear? Carl. From WATP reported
WA.
WATP reported that Stuttering John was selling his Florida home, and I I basically gave him a super chat, and I asked him, and he's blaming Carl for this. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I basically they're telling that with that he's selling his home.
Yes, he is selling his Florida home, and he's denying it. And John is becoming like, I don't know what to say. He's just so fucking pathetic. I gotta tell you. I mean, like, John, nobody cares about you. That's and and he's striking people. Did you see the latest episode? I gotta watch the latest episode of WATP.
WATV. The only one
Yeah.
I saw, they were talking about Tom Myers.
Oh yeah, Tom Myers is a fucking piece of shit. He thinks he's funny and he's not. Did you see the one with is it with Jim Florentine, and they
Yeah.
were talking about Tiger Belly with Leslie Jones, and Leslie Jones is just a miserable piece of shit, you know.
Oh wait, someone just said, guy by the name of Richard. Hey, TMZ, drunk celebrity stuttering John Melendez from the Howard Stern Show and Jay Leno Show try to start a fight in Atlantic City.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, with Melton from Nobody Likes Onions.
Yeah. By the way,
I mean,
guys, sorry, go ahead.
no, talk.
I just want to say that for a $5 Rumble rant, you guys on Rumble, you guys can Rumble rant us $5 to ask us questions. We're also on Kick, y'all.
Yeah.
So if anybody that wants to ask us a Rumble rant, ask us any questions. But I want to ask, what the fuck happened with Kate Meany? We were on the second episode of Kate's speech. What
Okay.
the fuck?
Okay. So Kate Meany, was a regular. Was a regular on In Hot Water and Wet Spot, and she was on Keanu Cast, and she said she had anal sex one time, and she freaks out, and Gino has it recorded that she's gonna lose her career, that she's not gonna find a boyfriend, that her family's gonna find out, and I'm like, Kate, I say the same thing too. It's not that embarrassing. And basically, Kate wanted me to bash Gino. And I was like saying to Gino previously, it's kind of ridiculous to bash Kate Meany. And I was like wrong at the very end. Kate used me. I wanted to go on a date with her. I asked her out, and she denied me. and I thought we could have been a good couple. And that's when I find out that she was using me. So I don't speak about Kate Meany anymore. I deleted her phone number, and she's a piece of shit. Let's put it that way. And also what really ticked me off was I asked her, why were you on the Stuttering John show? You know, it's like, well, she wanted to branch out to Stuttering John, Chad Zumach, and Kevin Brennan. And like a lot of people at Compound were pretty pissed off, like Gino and Keanu, you know? So
Yeah.
it just soured, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's like basically I stuck up for you, but now you're turning your back on me, you know? And she wanted me to bash Gino, and I was like, no. I mean, Gino's going to be Gino, you know, at the end of the day. And I was like, that's your problem. And she's bad mouthing me on Twitter, and I'm like, give it up, Kate. You know, it's kind of worthless that she doesn't come up with anything good, and I don't know what's up with her. I don't even care anymore. I'm kind of like done with that, you know,
Yeah.
shit.
But
And
but what is up, guys? How's everybody doing?
yeah, so
I
what
did send
else?
Gino. By the way, I did send Gino. By the way, I did send Gino a link if he wants to come. Wanted to come up.
Oh, cool.
I did it as a
So,
as a thing that I just wanted people to know that. But I also want to talk about. We got to talk about Jim Norton.
oh, Jim Norton and his transsexual wife. So basically, I thought it was a joke, but it's kind of weird. See Jim Norton with a trans woman. You know, I remember he had sex with trans women, but you would never ever think it would be a trans. He would uh, marry a trans woman.
Yeah,
You know, so I'm basically surprised, but I
yeah.
just like I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, like to be honest with you, I mean, like I'm happy, but it's kind of weird for
Yeah.
me.
But I
So,
want to also want to ask you is what you think about like Jim Norton going on Bar Rescue.
um, I don't know. I think it was on Bar Rescue with Sam Roberts, right?
No, Bar Rescue with John Tapper. He was on
Oh
Bar
no,
Rescue
no,
with him.
yeah, with he had Sam Roberts too.
He had Sam Roberts with him. Yeah.
Yes. I really don't know. I'm not really like into that. I love Bar Rescue. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just don't see anything.
It's fake.
You know?
It's fake.
Yeah. Well, you could say that, but
Sorry for breaking the fourth wall, but people have broken the fourth wall about it.
yeah, I know it's
You know,
fake. Oh, come on. I know it's what is it? Yeah, I know, but still,
yeah,
It's just what it is. But I don't know. Have you been following Sam Roberts?
Sam Roberts with WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working hard on stuff lately. Sam Roberts worked with him and Norton worked with Opie and Anthony before.
Yes, I know. But what do you think about him with WWE? You
I
know?
think he's doing good. He's just trying to keep them happy, get the contract.
Yeah.
Because that's be a big score if you can get an interview with WWE superstars.
Yeah.
Like it's like he
Yeah.
reach out.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
so let's get to the big question is the Vince
they just
McMahon and,
sorry they just announced on SmackDown last night it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 at the main event.
oh, all right. I mean, like, I really don't
Sorry.
care.
Oh, what do you think about? What about Vince McMahon? They're saying that he had some stuff. What happened in Kuwait with Ashley Mazzaro?
Uh, that's kind of fucked up. I mean, like, I'll tell you this: Vince is a disturbed person. I don't know what to say. I mean, like, we know all this stuff was going on, but TKO actually nicked the NDAAs for Vince, and basically the woman actually I don't know her name. Let me uh check out. Her name is lawsuit. Um, Grant. Janelle Grant. So basically, this younger woman has been, how can I say, sex trafficked. She was bullied around. I mean, it's not. It, I don't know what to say. Kind
Um,
of like, I. We all knew about his behavior, but it just looks bad on the company, and it's like his behavior clouded is now overshadowed the WWE and is now overshadowed WrestleMania. And
yeah,
a lot of people like me um who want to go and watch it, but I have like no interest in seeing WrestleMania, to be honest with you. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not like saying this just to not like it, but the other part is that TKO has Rock on the board, on the directors board of directors, and it's like, well, let's put the Rock in. So I was gonna be fine with that. Have the Rock versus Roman Reigns, in
yeah,
at Mania, and I wanted to see Cody, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins for the world heavyweight title in at WrestleMania 40. I don't think you need Elimination Chamber at all, and I don't understand why that they have to have Elimination Chamber just for an opponent. and it's a gimmick pay-per-view.
They're doing it right now. They're doing it. It's for now. They're doing it for Seth Rollins' belt.
Yeah.
But
But
I've also heard Seth Rollins is hurt. I think.
Yes. No, but what I'm trying to say is that the February pay-per-view is kind of meaningless. You know what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say? Like Elimination Chamber, kind of meaningless. If they had like a regular pay-per-view,
Yeah.
I wish I would be fine with it if they had it in the United States instead of going to Australia, because I don't really care about Australia. I care about here in the United States. But they don't really do any pay-per-views. You know, they don't really do any like solid pay-per-views. You know, like that they used to like.
It's now they
I
call
don't
it
know.
premium live events. They now call them
Yeah,
premium live events.
yeah, but I remember like the pay-per-views in February are gonna highlight WrestleMania. It's like, hey, let's finish a storyline and let's go with the next thing. And
Yeah.
once when you're have these gimmick matches, it's just diluting the product.
I
You
remember
know?
when No Way the pay-per-view for February used to be No Way In, No Way Out.
Yeah, No Way Out. Yeah. Um, but the No Way Out pay-per-views were pretty good. Um, I think my favorite one was No Way Out 2000 because you had the Cactus Jack Triple H feud going on, and that was a lot of fun. And the final match was the Hell in a Cell match, and that was a lot of fun. I was really disappointed that that Mick Foley had to forcefully retire. But that was a lot of fun. I mean, like those are those are what's missing. Is like you don't really need to defend the title, but you just
Yeah.
need to have a good opponent to close out. You need to have a good match to close out the show. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I I don't think. See, the problem is they take their regular like Royal Rumble. Like Royal Rumble is now at stadiums. I don't understand why. You know, people are never going to understand why, and I really feel like it's just it has lost its purpose. Royal Rumble, because this year, if CM Punk didn't get injured, and all I wanted was not to have Cody Rhodes win. I wanted to have like a co-winner. Let's put it that way. Just just two guys actually falling down and not knowing who's the winner and like all that stuff, and make it into how can I say a triple threat match, which would be fine. You know, I just don't understand why fans wouldn't be. They're never satisfied. Fans are never satisfied with anything. If you had at Royal Rumble, if you had like a tie, if they like, there's no winner. Well, that's the problem today. You know, you got to be like be surprised. You know, with the Royal Rumble, it's like okay, it's a shocker. We don't know who the winner is. You know, so they gotta make an issue of like, well, um, okay, who's the winner? And like, I don't know who comes out and they're saying, oh, we're gonna have a triple threat main event, and for the world heavyweight title. So who's gonna be going for the for the WWE Championship? Well, The Rock put himself, and I think that was done for design to get The Rock to face Roman Reigns. A lot of people like me want to see that and want to see Roman Reigns' reign as champion to come to an end. I just think it's timing. I'm kind of getting tired of Roman Reigns. I like him as a heel, but I really blame a lot on WWE for keeping the title on him because they have nothing creative, anything for Roman. It's like throw out matches with opponents that really don't have any meaning to it, and that's the problem today with wrestling
Yeah,
in WWE. I mean, like I'm not really satisfied with the whole situation. They really fucked up at the press conference,
yeah.
and when I was watching, you ever heard of Busted Open?
Busted Open Radio with
Yeah,
David Legretto
yeah.
and
Bully Ray.
Boy Ray, Tommy Dreamer,
Yeah,
Mark Henry,
yeah.
and
Mickey James
Thunder
and
Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. And to
No,
me,
actually, that was a joke because Thunder Rosa's not even on Busted Open. The only time she was on there, she kidnapped David Legretto and took his office over.
yeah. Well, I don't like Dave LaGreca.
Oh
I
God,
think he's
who doesn't like him? Who does like him? His mother. Oh,
probably.
someone's damn it! Someone's
I
got to
know.
clip that. Damn it! Someone's got to clip that and send that to David Legretto. David, I don't like you. You're a mark. You are a
Yeah,
fucking
well, Dave
mark for the
LaGreca is
business.
such a kiss ass. Dave LaGreca is a kiss ass. He wants to be famous. Here in New York, his brother Don LaGreca is on the Michael Kay show here in New York, and that's a very successful radio show, and it's on the Yes Network here in New York. It's like the Yankee channel, and they're very successful. But Dave LaGreca to me is such a fucking asshole. I mean, like I don't understand what the big deal is. Him, what's the big deal about him? It kind of feels like he's at the wrong spot at the wrong. Well, he was at the. He's. I don't know what to say. Are you there? You got to mute.
Sorry, I had to do a clip.
Oh, so I want your honest opinion. So
David
let's talk about.
Legretto.
Yeah, well, Dave LaGreca is a piece.
David Legretto.
Oh, Dave LaGreca. Yeah. So getting back to Dave LaGreca is he doesn't really. There's nothing exciting about him. He's just a mark. I don't. Mark is like a dirty term now, and
Yeah,
it's just it makes me feel like why am I watching wrestling in the 21st century? Everybody's on social media, everybody's on in chatter groups bashing both WWE and AEW. And let me tell you, Vince McMahon really killed his own, really soured the WWE. I don't think it's ever going to come back to its full potential. They say it is, but now it's being overshadowed by the Vince McMahon's scandal and his allegations. And have you been watching AEW?
yeah. People were asking. I've been watching a little bit of AEW. I've been seeing how they're doing.
I don't like AEW. I kind of feel like AEW has lost its prestige. I gotta say. I mean, like, I don't know what to say. I mean, like, a lot of people said it peaked in 3 years ago. And I was like, yeah, it certainly did. I think there was no going back to um it. I just think that it just never will ever be the same, my honest opinion. And I really feel like that they haven't built any good champions. You know, they just give the title away. They just put the title, the world heavyweight title, on somebody so they could just, hold it for like a year or like I don't know how many months. They don't have consistent storyline, and that's what I don't like about AEW. And the other thing is that Tony Khan is the major problem. That's why they're not successful. And Tony Khan's got to understand that at the end of the day, people got to understand that nobody watches your product. So what is your opinion on AEW?
I think that it's I feel like that they shot their load too too fast. Sorry,
Oh yeah,
they shot
oh
their
yeah.
load fast, and then now and since Cody's not there anymore, a lot of those other guys,
CM Punk.
CM
CM
Punk's
Punk
not there.
was no, or Jay Cargo.
Yeah.
You know, another.
By the way, I just did a clip. It says who likes David LaGretta, and I just tagged the crew from Busted Open and you in it.
Oh my god. But yeah, like like Tony. Um, Tony is a problem for the company. Um, you know, I was listening to Eric Bischoff, 83 Weeks,
I love 83
and
weeks. I love 83
me
weeks.
too. Do you
And
watch?
if you guys, sorry,
Do you listen to Grilling with Jr.?
Girl and JR, I listened to Tony Schiavone's podcast, the one that he What Happens
Yeah,
When. And I also listened to this is something that I used to listen to a lot is I would stay up a lot to 2 a.m. to listen to AEW's podcast on Thursdays.
yeah. The whole thing about like, did you hear Jim Ross got a lot of health issues?
Yeah,
So I actually did a video to him. I just tweeted a video to him today. Just wish him, give us an update and ask him. I asked him what he thinks about, you know, the Vince McMahon scandal. His thoughts on The Rock joining TKO as a board member. What's going on with his status, his deal with AEW? And I asked him, would you go back to the WWE for his 50th anniversary, being in the business, because everybody would love to see him. I don't know if he's actually gonna see the
respond to you.
video, but yeah, well, I wish.
Because by the way, I love Eric Bischoff. I love Eric.
Oh yeah, me too. I like Eric Bischoff because he's a little bit more honest, and
Yeah,
I think.
here's the thing, and I love that I love that a lot of these guys they buy like Porsches and stuff, but when he used his money to buy a motorcycle.
You know what? I mean, I think he's just enjoying life. I don't think he wants to be in the wrestling business. He's an outsider, and that's what I like about him. He's actually living in Cody Wyoming. That's
Wyoming.
that's where he lives. I think he just enjoys it. I don't think he wants to go back. I don't mind, having a conversation with Eric. It's not going to be that nasty. I would actually ask him, like, what is it like outside of the wrestling
Wrestling.
bubble? Yeah, like, he's probably going to say, I really enjoy it. And, I would ask him about, you know, um, turning around the company, in the 90s and, like, try to make it a legitimate competition with WWE. And I would just be interested. Plus, he he has a new book called Grateful. He did it with the guy who wrote Nitro.
He.
Guy Evans. You know
Yeah.
him?
I don't. Sorry. I know who Dave. Is Doug Dillinger still alive?
Uh, Jake Doug Dillinger. I'm not really sure.
The head of security for WCW.
I don't think so.
Damn it. He died.
I'm not sure. But you know, but let's get back to WWE and the whole Vince McMahon
Um,
thing. The whole Vince McMahon thing. Um, what is your? Do you think that Triple H is going to get fired? Probably he knows a lot. I was listening to Vince Russo that most of the Vince McMahon regime is going to be gone by the end of the year, or probably during the summer. You know, and that thing is is harping over.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
mean,
I think Vince, a lot of people said that, oh, Vince doesn't want to be in the wrestling business. People did say that.
yeah. Well, I think Vince McMahon is Al Davis. I don't think he wanted to give up power, and I don't think people were not gonna tune in because of him, and they decided to go to AEW. But when they found out that AEW was just not a
Dog
good
shit.
thing,
Dog shit.
yeah, it was both. It was. I wanted AEW to be very successful. But what's the killer is Tony Khan, and I wish he would just be the owner and someone just hire people.
All right. I want to. Hey, do you want to play a? I know you have a limited time.
Yeah,
I want to play a little bit. I have a word association game that I play with a lot of my people. I think you played last time, called Professional or Unprofessional. You remember? You
I
know what
think
that
so.
is? It's like the dick bag. It's like when Sean Oliver did the dick bag.
Oh yeah.
It's you either have to say professional or unprofessional. I'll give you a name. You either say professional or unprofessional.
Hmm.
You ready? Number one,
Yeah,
Thunder Rosa,
professional,
David LaGretta,
unprofessional,
ooh, Eric Bischoff,
professional,
Vince Russo.
professional.
All right. By the way, my 5 o'clock one just. Hey, Michael.
Yeah,
My 5 o'clock just freed up. He's having to rehabilitate,
yeah.
so he had to cancel.
All right, fine.
But I'm just giving you, but I'm gonna give you some more. You ready? Mark
Yeah.
Henry. Mark Henry.
Uh,
Professional or unprofessional?
Professional.
Greg Opie Hughes.
Unprofessional.
Wow. Anthony Cumia.
Professional.
Gino Bisconti.
Professional.
Chrissy Mayer.
Professional.
Lila Hart.
Professional. I don't know Lila Hart very well,
True.
but I always wanted to meet her.
Keanu C. Thompson.
Professional.
Jake Hudson. Me.
Professional.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the professional being unprofessional. Yeah. Shuli Egar.
Professional.
Bob Levy.
Professional.
I got one. Kate Meany. Catherine Meany.
Unprofessional.
Kathleen Meany.
Kate Meany.
Yeah.
Unprofessional.
Unprofessional. Yeah. All right.
Who else?
I got a question for you. If you had to go without food for 48 hours or without porn for 48 hours, what would you choose?
Porn.
All right.
I need food.
Yeah.
So I don't need porn all the time. To be honest with you, I will explain to everybody. I go out. I go into the town.
Would you ever go on? Would you ever go on No Filter with Andrew?
No filter
With
with
Andrew
Andrew.
friends, Andrew Flora, the one in the wheelchair.
I don't know the show.
I'll send. No Filter with Andrew and friends. It's Bobby, Nick, Scott Fitzpatrick, and all those other
Oh,
guys.
is it the BYB podcast?
No, it's BYB adjacent.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't mind. I love that.
All right, we got to do another one. What about Jim Norton, professional or
Professional.
unprofessional? Sam Roberts,
Professional. Unprofessional.
Bobo, the Howard Stern Bobo.
Unprofessional.
Ron and Fez Bobo. If you know who I'm talking about, Ron and Fez Bobo, because there's three Bobos. There's Ron and Fez Bobo, Opie and Anthony Bobo, and Howard Stern Bobo.
I don't know who Ron and Fez Bobo.
You know who Ron and Fez is. You know Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I know who Ron and Fez are, but I never heard of their Bobo. Is it Daniel Curlin?
That's I think the O&A Bobo.
Yeah. So I don't know their Bobo. I know Daniel Curlin.
So what do you think about Drew from Compound Media? Drew.
He's a nice guy. I like him. I have no problem with him.
All right, I got another one for you. What do you think about Garrett and Steve in Behind the Glass?
They're nice to me. I really enjoy them.
Was you there when Gino and Kevin went at it on Anthony's show?
No. I'll actually tell you a Kevin Brennan story.
Go ahead.
I was with Gino. This was a day after my 40th birthday. I went on the show.
Wait, you're 40?
No, this was like 2 years ago. I'll be 42 in July. So basically, I was doing a Bill Burr impression. Kevin's so fucking pissed. And I don't know what's the matter with Kevin. He's got a cork up his ass. Like, it's like, Kevin, we're just ripping you, you know? We're just shitting on you. So, I don't know what to say. I mean, like, you know, I don't think he understands very much that I don't know what to say about him, you know?
Do you realize that David LaGretta is going to talk about about that clip?
What? Which clip?
The clip that I posted on YouTube of you saying who likes David LaGretta, and I said his mama.
Yeah, I hope Dave LaGreca gets it, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know you were 42.
Yeah,
You
I
look
am 42.
you look younger.
Yeah, which is so funny because I never thought I was gonna be, I never thought of that at all.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is like people want to act like that they're. I just found out that Hey Bobby, my 5 o'clock just ran out. 5 o'clock just canceled.
Yeah.
So I have more time. So I have to basically. I was actually having to. I was telling you that I had something at 5 o'clock to do. Now I don't because the guy's going through some shit. But
Oh,
yeah,
all right.
but
So,
if Bobby, Nick, and Juggalo Jim wants to do it on the stream, I'll be able to do one now. Great.
oh, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
But I want to ask you. I want to ask this question: Is what do you think about Netflix? This is. I want to go over a few things because I do a show called Wrestle Champs. I do a
Okay.
show did a show with them, and what I did with Boombastic Media, and we were talking about I wanted to talk about Hard to Kill because Hard to Kill, the first pay per view in a while with TNA Brandon.
Yeah.
And I wanted to also talk about Royal Rumble because 2 TNA stars was at Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
Naomi and Jordan Grace.
Yeah. So let's talk about TNA. So did you hear Scott D'Amore got fired this
Yeah,
week?
so there is a change.org for him.
Yeah,
But
but
here's the guy. Here's the thing. You got to realize that. But they put a stooge from Anthem running the damn show. What he I think what he wants to do might wants to go and run his own company. He has his own company, his own training school in Canada. He
yeah,
just wanted to do that.
I don't know.
He's been in the company for like a bunch of years.
20 years.
Yeah,
Over
2005.
no, 2003, which is crazy.
I
But
don't remember. Sorry,
I
but
would
he.
like to I would have liked to see somebody from WWE come and take over
They did that
TNA.
storyline for a while. They did that storyline for a while with what's his name the
No,
Cobra
no,
guy.
I'm talking about people who work for WWE on the corporate side, like vice president of
I also
something.
heard Bruce Pritchard is being fired. I heard Bruce Pritchard is being fired.
Bruce Pritchard's gonna get fired no matter what. He's covering up for Vince, and I don't know what to say. I mean, like, he's a piece of
Uh
shit, and
oh, I do have a little bit of ABN thing if you want to talk ABN awards.
yeah, let's talk about it.
What do you think about the trans being snubbed from the main show?
Um, I was talking about that with my guest, named Addison James, and this was her first time at AVN, and it was pretty stupid, I have to say. I'm not I don't like trans porn. I'm not really interested in that.
So you
But
don't see half the shit that I post. You see how much shit I post.
yeah, well, I am not a
I know.
I don't like trans porn. It's not my cup of tea. It doesn't mean I don't like uh, transsexuals, transgender people in the industry. You know, that's not me. And whatever they say is not true. But it was kind of a bummer. I don't like the award shows at ABN. A lot of people, uh, get categorized, and there's certainly a lot of politics in it. But look, every performer does a lot of their hard work, and I'm just like, you know, I'm just like, who cares? The awards don't even matter.
Yeah,
It's just the fact that if you're putting
yeah,
good work in and perfecting your career, great. I will support you.
yeah. Yeah,
So
I also want to say this about you is like I see people like oh, do this or do that. I don't see people. I see you every day getting those porn actresses. Stern's mom died. Howard Stern's mom died weeks
oh,
ago.
I didn't know that. That sucks. I'm
Yeah. Have you spoken
Howard's
to? Sorry, go ahead.
no, no,
I just want to see
go.
if you spoke to Anthony since his heart attack, his heart procedure.
Yes, I called in Monday. I called into his show. We were talking about Stuttering John, basically.
Yeah.
And
By the
basically,
way, by the way, thank you very much for answering my messages when you're one of the first interviews in a while that I've done in a while.
oh, cool, cool. But yeah,
Because
I called.
you called into Anthony Comia's show on Compound
Yeah,
Media,
yeah, his where he was down in
South Carolina.
in yeah. So I wanted to call him, so I did, and we were talking about Stuttering John, and I have to keep my mouth shut is because when he talks about him, I can't crack up. I just like I had to hold my breath. And after when he said that, I said, Anthony, there is a disgusting video of him eating soup and drinking his White Claw, or is his White Claw, beer or something, you know,
Yeah,
and it's just fucking disgusting. He looks like he's a mess. He is a mess.
yeah,
Did you see the clips of guy stuff?
that stuff.
Tur- yeah, the Turbo Melendez thing.
Yeah, I've seen a little. I haven't seen that, but
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Go on B Dabbler's what is
YouTube
it?
page.
Go on, yeah, on his YouTube page. He does guy stuff, and it's just hilarious.
I seen that he posted the battle royal that they did, the battle of the Brigada at the Brigada.
Yeah, I just want to know. I just want to know what is going on with Stuttering John. I mean, like
Yeah,
there.
I know you got a hard out at 4:30. You have a hard out
Yeah,
at 4:30.
yeah.
All
So
right.
I got it. Yeah. So also I'm looking um since I
Oh, I
don't know
got
what's
another.
going.
All right. I got a couple names we could do. The
Yeah.
All right. You ready for the two people that I've been thinking? Number one, professional, unprofessional, Bully Ray.
Professional.
Tommy Dreamer.
Professional.
Mickey James, professional, total professional.
Yeah.
Nick Aldis.
Professional. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, do you want to go on? Are you on Twitter right now?
Yeah. Why?
Go on misery clips. They have Stuttering John, fighting Milton from No Onions.
Hackverse clips. Oh, here it is.
Misery.
It's 16 hours.
Yeah. Do you want to play that? It's just funny, man. Stuttering John flipping out.
Can we play it? Can we play it?
Yeah. Do you want to play it?
Okay. Shout out to Misery Loves Clips.
Yeah.
It gives us a little bit. It gives us a little bit of
time to talk about.
Hold on.
Yo. Oh God. Oh fucking God. Oh my God.
All right, is that done?
Oh. No, we still continue more. Oh God. He's just smoking a cigarette, you know, and John's so fucking angry. And he's blaming.
Sorry, music.
What's
Yeah. All right.
No.
Sorry. I'm like, that's why I play. That's the reason why where we play Twitter videos. Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think about John freaking out about Milton from Nobody Likes Onions?
Likes onions. He's a Stuttering John's a fucking stuttering little prick.
Yeah. Well, stuttering. You know, I actually will tell you two Stuttering John stories. So, I live on Long Island, and you know, Stuttering John is from Massapequa, Long Island.
Stuttering John Melendez is a stuttering prick.
I know that. So my first interaction with Stuttering John was I was at a Best Buy, as you may know, and I was
working at the Best Buy. You were working at the Best Buy.
No, I was actually picking up something, like one of the DC movies, animated movies, and my friend spots him, And I said, "Hey, Stuttering John," and
Oh.
he's like, shaking his head, and he's flipping out, and he has to take his mom's car and go on the other side. I was like, God damn it. This guy is so fucking paranoid. I asked John to come on to my show, and he says, I want $500. I said,
Yeah.
fuck you. I'm not giving you $500. I'll give you $100, but you can't. Nobody wants 500 from you. And I was like, fuck you. And he blocked me, which, by the way, is not surprising. You know?
Yep.
I mean, what have you been on Opie's show?
Not lately.
Yeah, that's weird because he's been doing what was it? He's been doing I don't know what he's been doing. Oh, he's been doing the Gephardt's thing. You know?
Yeah.
And that's his only I don't know how he makes any income with that. It's just amazing. With those super chats and like I don't know what to say. I mean, like it's like okay, and yeah, I don't know how much money he makes.
Yeah.
So, can you explain to it? Like, I saw you on Opie when he was doing his show at his Hampton house.
Or
What
his
made you go? All right.
sorry, go ahead.
What made you go on Opie's show?
He sent he was sending. I got links and stuff, and also I'm in his Facebook group.
Oh, cool.
I was in it. I was a sub to his. I was a sub to his Facebook group.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
He blocked me. He blocked me. I don't know why.
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. We're getting a bunch of clip. I'm clipping a lot of this.
Yeah.
By the way, tonight. Wait a minute. Tonight. Wait. Tonight. Addison J. Michael Gavin Ali. You're showing this tonight?
What?
I'm seeing the thing from 2 hours ago. Addison James.
No, that was last night.
It's from 2 hours ago. PBM Chicago put it. Porn Valley Media.
Oh, yeah, but they did that, but the episode was uploaded yesterday.
Yeah. David
So,
LaGreta. David LaGreta is gonna be pissed that we're talking about.
like, do I really care? He's like, I don't know what to say about him. He's just fucking annoying. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what to say. I mean,
He works on the. He works on. Yeah, he works for the guy that. You want to hear something funny? He works with people there. He works side by. He works in the same office as Sam and Jim.
yeah. I know that.
When I get clips, I'm usually putting them up during the show.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do sometimes. You put them up so when you're multitasking, you put up those clips so people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
So what else? But getting. Have you been watching Howard Stern clips on what is it on
Spreaker.
YouTube?
Spreaker. Not Spreaker. YouTube and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just asking.
I watched a little bit of them. I seen the clip. I seen the clip of JD going kayaking.
Yeah, man, kayaking. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that. See, he's kayaking,
Yeah.
and I don't know what to say.
The MJA does a mean Andrew Dice Clay impersonation.
I don't do that. You know.
You guys put the on autism. Bravo, gentlemen. Oh, by the way, I do have a little something that I have.
What's that?
My autism awareness pendant.
Oh, cool. Oh,
And
cool.
I put on a lanyard.
Oh, nice.
But she puts the cunt in country. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, I got that song in my head now.
Oh.
Kate Meany puts the cunt in country.
Well, Kate Meany's a cunt.
Yay.
Hey, I don't like her.
I know you don't. Reason why you. That's another clip. You know that, right?
What? Kate Meany said, here's what she said. She says that Stuttering John is my hero. Oh, Nobody Likes Onions is in Atlantic City. Confirmed. Another work by the Dun Shark. I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's so fucking crazy. You know.
By the way, and that's another clip, by the way.
Which one?
Kate Meany is a C word.
Oh, did you see Anal Queen from Tukey when he was
No.
singing? That was hilarious.
Michael, you know that this is going to be the big show of the week for me
Oh,
because
nice.
you're doing my because you're actually the big this is the big show because I don't usually like doing streams lately, but you're getting me clips, Michael.
Oh, nice.
And you know
Did
what?
you?
The thing is I'm actually uploading them as we speak. You're gonna have. By the way, I did tag you in the description.
Oh, nice.
I do that all the time for people, so they'll. I know Kate Meany's gonna say, "Oh, why are they talking about me?"
Oh, sorry to say that.
What?
Well, sorry to say that, Kate Meany. You're the anal queen.
Are you? Is your real last name Lee?
Yes.
Or
Yes, my last
you?
name is Lee, but my character name, well, my stage name is Ali, is ALLI.
Yeah. There's if I'm having to when I'm putting these up is I'm just these clips are just jokes. I'm putting these clips up just because I'm just trying to get everything. And later this will be on audio platforms.
Oh, cool.
Your our sure we've been live for an hour and 14 minutes, hour and some
Oh, cool.
change. I think hey, you want to wrap it up soon?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right, any plugs?
Yeah, my Twitter is Michael Gavin, L in for lion, E in for elephant 1. My Instagram is Michael Gavin Ali 612, and the Michael Gavin Ali show every other Wednesday night on YouTube. No,
Yeah.
let me say that again. You can check out our show, the Michael Gavin Ali show, every other Thursday at 8 p.m. Please do check out our channel. I appreciate it very much, Jake. And
Yeah.
that's all I gotta say, man. It's nice nice
I
having me on.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, and I hope we can do it again sometime.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
All right. Hey, I could do. You can leave and go and do your thing. I'm gonna. I could do a few minutes with with the fans.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Love you, brother. Talk to you later.
Love you too, man. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. That was Michael Gavin Ali. Thank you guys very much. That was a very good show, guys. Yeah. How's everybody doing? All right, and if you guys, I am not go. I'm gonna end, guys. I might come back on later, y'all. I might come back on later and do a stream with. I don't know if they're doing one, but until then, thank you guys very much. Let me go. Let me go end the stream over there. All right, the Rumble stream is over. Yeah, thank you guys very much. I'll be back. Give me a couple minutes. Let me go grab me something to eat and take a pee. And all right, y'all. Thank you guys. Before you go, What? 2K. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.